as well is going to jiggle. Might get the drop on Olof, but flick back. He's got the info at least. Now Big know there's a push, and xantares will drop Brokey. A kill for Big. They could just bail on whatever their plan is and try and take control back of the radio room, but they've already got so much movement outside. In through main comes one, tabseN, and next finding opening kills, and Big are going to get their bomb plant, and likely off the back of it, the round. FaZe in a very difficult retake. Olof gets a kill, but surely this is where you draw the line.
Yeah, next picking him up, and now that does just leave Nico, the man who had the kit and the smoke. So he's got that going passive. They didn't immediately commit to that A push. They get outside control.
And of course, recent addition of Toby as well on the big side of things.
He's going to get the knife.
Yes.
Come on, buddy. Cold, he's behind you. And yes, Smia gets that little bit of BF from him. Knifing coldzera down. Now, the problem is they know where he is. He might just make a lot of money, or he's going to go down here. He's kind of fighting for his life, and he is on a bit of a time. It's only these pistols, though, so they can afford to send the SMGs out. It's not the end of the world.
Ooh.
And they actually are, like, dedicating quite a bit to this hunt. They delay that bomb plant for a while, just making sure this is all under control. Hunting down these players. And they'll find everyone. Magic towards outside. He took that position very early on in the round, and in response to losing Nico, no one actually spotted him. So tabseN getting dropped before he can really accomplish much. You don't get to see too much happen from that lurk round. Brokey, he just goes running by the flashbangs. He's trying to give them a bit of a foothold here in the bomb site. They did not have a lot of ground. He'll tap that bomb, and that at least forces some of these players back in. Look at Nex.
Oh, no.
I mean, he's so far away. Smooth is the only man inside of the site, and now he's gone as well. Nex, you've got to get to the bomb site, and he'll get dropped in road.
Tries through door to try and split towards the vents, get that bomb down potentially. The bomb goes down, it falls down towards the lower ground, but no one in the vents to pick it up and make any use of it. There's a kill from Nex. That could open something up, but coldzera has come to take Rain's place. And even still with Nico and main to cover his sideline, there's no way Big are getting a bomb plant in this round. Smooya, late split on main, but Nico's been holding it the entire time, and he will not miss a way.
Oh, timing here. xantares, first man in, and as Brokey tries to hang around to trade, he'll get followed up onto as well. The ramp feels like it might be open, but that's not the case, because there is a man here. It's Olof on this AWP, and he's got to try and have a stand once again. He will take down that first man. xantares falling prey to the AWP at ramp. Problem that Olof's going to have. Nex and Smooya both here. He needs Rain. He needs this support from his teammate. And Smooya falls. Olof follows up. FaZe coming back from this 2v5. Now it's only Tizian left. Olof and Rain, they haven't even taken a point of damage since getting into this clutch. And now Tizian, what does he do? He's trying to spot out the first man, and he will, but Olof nearby, ready to trade.
Burning in the flames, 8 seconds. Brokey could win this entire round right here, right now. He kills a player, not the planter though. The dink, 1 HP on Nex. Brokey is tearing them apart. The bomb may be down, but Big, do they have any chance in this post plant?
xantares and Nex are just 40 points of health between them. They are the walking wounded at this point. Nex has this this angle onto the ramp push, but 2 players coming in, and Brokey still in the bomb site, still a nuisance. They flash Nex off the angle, but they've lined up for him. Oh no, Molotov onto the bomb. Brokey should have finished him off sooner. He will get the kill.
Sneaking into the hut, he's done this before. Smoke towards Mini, and coldzera lines him up. Dear, oh dear, 2 kills in the lobby. Big maybe out on the A side, but do they commit or do they go down towards B?
Yeah, that is the burning question right now. You can see, just in case that eventuality happens, Brokey is down at the B bomb site. Big, it's still kind of in for question, and instead they just meander into their deaths. Olof lining up kill up. It seems like it's just to try and sell that fast A play. It hasn't moved the 3-man hold at ramp though, so that's going to get communicated into the rest of the gang. And FaZe, they go, all right, you got 3 in ramp. Well, that A site's looking mighty tasty this time of year. Only tabseN here, but he will tap down Rain, and with it, the bomb's out in the open. Olof at least gets that trade, and now the rest of the team can look to move in. But they're so worried about this this ramp flank, they dedicate to it. They leave coldzera here, and that will be his demise. The bomb, it's still not down. Still out in the open, 2v3 for FaZe, and the Wolves are knocking at the door. Uh-oh, Olof over in main, cornered out, and he'll get shut.
A chance for FaZe to make this round interesting.
Yeah, he's certainly deeper than tabseN expected, but now he realizes he's got a fish in his barrel and he's looking to shoot it. And from what I hear, that's a pretty easy task. He'll shut them both down. Nico and coldzera Got to land some pretty hefty D shots here, and Cold can't find his. tabseN on the tear down at ramp. 3 kills, the hat trick. NiKo, the eagle in hand, and a terrifying statement in and of itself. It's his silo push that should shut him down. It should be his demise, and indeed it will. There we go. This is the shooting gallery for tabseN. A chance to pad his stats out even more. Now they realize they allowed enough time for these rotations to come in towards ramp. xantares posted up, should be here to shut this down.
Yeah, the bomb going in first. I mean, hope is all lost right now in this round. FaZe all done, and as simply as can be. There was a bit of damage done.
Bombs that across to the rest of the team. xantares gets forced onto the left side of ramp, and he tries to go through that smoke. Oh, he has gotten through that smoke. They don't know. I'm pretty confident that they shouldn't be aware that this is a possibility. And xantares, he might have just saved this round. It's only NiKo left up in a 1v2 clutch.
What a play. He dodges those bullets. He jumps over the shots coming through from Rain. And now NiKo, he's had a rough performance in this map so far, but what a time this would be to come alive. Hidden at the back of the site, that molly could be everything, but it's thrown close instead. That's not going to make a damn difference. No utility. But Nexus picked up another one. Are they going to use it? Well, now they might need to, because NiKo, he's found himself a one-on-one. Flash goes out, blinding himself. Molly not there, but the nade does miss as well, and tabseN's going to hit the shot.
Back into the safety of this bomb site. Oh, that little timing shot there through the smoke. And this has actually poised Tizian in a spot where he could do a lot of damage. Cold's the man to try and deal with Tizian, but Nex here now to help him out. And now they know that they've dealt with coldzera. That man towards outside is gone.
But that bomb's going straight down towards B. Big have 3 players on the A site, and FaZe have realized that from the utility that's gone through and the players they've spotted in that kill feed. Nice rotation from Nex. It's very quick, but Brokey's quicker with the shot. That bomb going down. symple misses it just in front of the red box. It gives a chance for NiKo to stay alive, but the wrap is there, and now they could just stick the defuse. Now they could get ahead of the curve. Brokey is on the flank. Missed flashbang. He's not going to get it out in time. It's a fake on the bomb, but he doesn't know that. He's forced his hand. He's got to go through that smoke, and they're both waiting on the other side. Big getting that. Well, that's the thing. They're assuming Big have never seen the bomb. They're assuming this is still a B play. Well, now they know after that kill it's been dropped. But yeah, it was hidden in the smoke. coldzera picked it up, sneaking. Never would have been heard. This time symple is watching it, flashing his teammate in. NiKo dodges it, no lineup for him though, and xantares is cleaning up that round.
Why fakey ladder stall, and it's worked. They're in the A bomb site, they get that for free. The bomb can go down now, and it's a 4v4. Sure, they lose Brokey, but they'll take this all day long regardless. These pistols now become a real threat to Big, especially in these huts and squeaky doors. This is where the fighting gets close. It's up in your face, and tabseN, the first man into the fray, throws himself through these vents and doubling up. It's actually Tizian to help him. NiKo going down immediately after. This is so clinical from Big. Rain, the last man standing, 20 points of health. He's buying time, he's dodging the fights, and he dinked B. They have taken just so much real estate across the map. If you're Big, every rotation is running the risk of going into the prying eyes of FaZe, and they might not even get to complete rotations. If you're Big, you're definitely turning your mind towards saving at this point in time. And now with the orb getting dropped and Tizian falling as well, it's only Nex, the man with the MP9. He wants to get his hands on this big green gun and get the hell out of this B site. And he might be able to do that. Brokey's made noise, and that's got tabseN's interest. He might find a timing here. There's the first. He will not anticipate the second, but Brokey's made some noise. He's made a couple of footsteps here. Oh, tabseN, he's hunting you, and Brokey will complete the kill. It's not a done deal, though. This is still a 3-on-3. xantares was able to grab that AK from the body of Rain, so he's got that up in heaven, and he'll find coldzera with it. Olaf, just xantares have to try and get past, and xantares, 1 HP, 10 seconds. He's trying to waste time. Brokey, the bomb plot's not an option anymore, and he'll get it with 5 seconds left in the back of their minds. This MP9 on xantares, well, they're expecting it to have to do a hell of a lot here. 4 players coming his way. Brokey doubling up. There is just no stopping this man. Cold shuts symple down on the flank. It's Nex, it's Tizian. That's all that remains. 2v5 to keep the dream alive.
And it's not looking good, Harry, frankly. Bomb going down safely as well. Tizian can't stop it. He might be able to kill Olaf, who is low, but actually takes the one lead to Brokey, and that will be it. FaZe Clan locking in the first map of the series, 16-11.
So this retake is a tricky one now for FaZe. They were hoping they could have taken something away.
And this wrap, Smooya's on the big flank as well. He just got a kill. He didn't even need to commit. He can just go back towards the site. Rain is now going to have to be scared of CT consistently throughout this round. That bomb is so ticked, Harry. FaZe, there is no way they're winning this round, I don't think. They've got to get on it right here, right now, and there's no smoke. Olof's got a kill. Still winnable if Cole lands his frag. The defuse is coming through, but Nex and Tizian hold on to it.
For the map, and Olaf, he's just missed the timing to spot that. Saw a player over at short and actually then flicks onto Tabson down in connector. So a bit of chip damage being landed with the scout here and there, but it's not without its trades back. And there's Nex looking to deal with this A play. He's not quite able to get rid of Raid, and that now means that this man is up in Palace. However, you look at that mini-map and you'll quickly realize Palace is not a nice... Oh, there was no ammo! Oh, no, Rain, that would have been so suave.
And you remember that Nico got 3 kills with the USP from bench there. This time it's just Smooya faking it. All in the... at the same time on the other side of the map, the entirety of Big are walking out through ramp. So nothing FaZe can really do, and that bomb has gone down. So a third round for Big. And it's all about damage control here for FaZe, so any exits is fantastic. But I don't think we're going to be seeing too many. xantares running and gunning and even jumping, getting away with kills. Nico, no USP madness this round. It's 4 frags.
Managed to get up, so like... They've got a window of opportunity, but I think losing Tizian a little bit earlier than perhaps they expected, and no trades really having the potential to come through. As these players are regressing up through short, they don't have information on where these players in the site actually are. So it's not till that first contact is made by coldzera after his repositioning that they figure it out. And so one by one, they are just walking blindly to their deaths in this B side of the map.
Be taking deep mid control with Nico trying to push up, and only one player on A right now. Do they over-rotate? Olaf has moved off of middle. Only one player here to stop this Palace play, but Rain might be able to do it alone. Nico's come back in through the connector, dropping the bomb. The dink is there. Rain's down to 4, but he is going to stand tall, and Nex is not getting a bomb plant. Sorry to break it to you, Big. This is looking like a done deal, but what? How does he get away with that Glock shot? This is where it should get contained, but...
It's not an easy feat. So yeah, it's back to this fast A play. This time they do just blitz their way through. Oh, and the results are a little better. They get a kill, and they...
Tapson's going up and above. Oh, he spots him, but he pulls his knife out, and Cold still gets away with a kill. That is something else. Rain even landing a frag in the meantime on the A site. Next, tried to walk out through the ramp. Not going to work out. There's an entry from xantares. He is looking crisp right now. Mirage, still one more player on the A site to deal with, though, if that's where they want to end up.
Yeah, and it's Nico. Doesn't have flashbangs, but he can call for them from coldzera. He can just hide here, try and stay out of danger, but that's a very hard task with the molly down at his feet. Brokey catching one with the bomb, trying to cross. Has now made this a 2-on-2. Feels doable, looks doable. coldzera over in CT is a large part in deciding whether this round belongs to FaZe or not, and catching xantares as he peels off towards ramp. Smooya world, and they don't know. They're on the bomb. Smooya, you gotta hit it. Oh no, he hits the wrong man, and he gets them both, but the round goes the way of... Molotov makes things very uncomfortable for Brokey here. He just keeps fighting, but before he goes down, he will take so many players with him. Olaf there to help out, and suddenly Smooya, once again, it's asked of him to clutch. coldzera tries to catch the timing here to peek the van, and that smoke. Oh, Smooya! So fast! So fast! He's looking for Cold. He's hungry for more. You can almost feel it. He can sense Olaf, and Olaf landing that flick back. There's some very fast Olafers inside of the B bomb site. Who's going to win it? Smooya, 16 points of health and 15 seconds on the clock. Here's the first man drop down, but it's the second. Yeah, that's that late kill onto Olaf. They weren't quite able to finish him off in the apartments, but they have it short, and that's now given them an avenue into A, or at least they think it has. They have a player in connector. They're trying to make this split come in, but to make this split happen, you've got to get past Nico and Rain, and that is a job easier said than done. The bomb plant gets denied by Brokey, and with it, the round follows up as well, because he should have been kills. And That can make all the
come
difference. Smooya lines up that flash, and as Nico turns his attention towards Connector, he tries
These rotators, or savers in this case, 15 seconds as that bomb's going to go down, and tabseN is there one step earlier. Tizian's finished off the round.
Let's see, from the depths, can olofmeister find anything? No, there's that Connector split. xantares shutting him down. coldzera trying to get a handle on the Connector play, and he's done a damn fine job with just the UMP. That's some weapons recovered. 2 versus 3 in the retake. Bomb down. No real time to get comfortable here if you're big. You're just playing with what you've got. And Brokey, phenomenal deke shot. 1v2. He has been lights out all day long, but this is too much of an ask. Sat with the pop flashes ready over towards apartments. They won't really play into this round, at least not till the retake. Smooya, the only man to repel this offensive. And he gets shut down very, very quickly there. So now these 2 flashbangs have to be used by Tizian to try and propel tabseN and Nex into this retake. And with so many players flooding CT, there's a chance here. But it's getting very, very quickly extinguished by the rain. And that gets put out in its tracks. tabseN, 1v4. USP in hand, and 2 players in CT with bomb planted for them. This is an impossible round.
Yes, Rain wants the ace here. That's why no one's speaking right now. And he's got the info. He knows where he is. Rain. Oh, yeah, 4. Nevermore. 4 nevermore, Harry. It's not a worry, though, for FaZe. They're still going to close by the decision. You're going to have a 4-buy by round 3.
How is Rain's a pincushion, man? He's just full of, well, not needles, it's bullets, and they're kind of even worse. That said, I wouldn't want to be filled with either. I think getting filled with anything is bad. UMP
Food?
picked up, that's not that bad.
Blood?
I'm already full of that, mate.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, too much, in fact. Ooh, smooth, yep. There we go. There we go. It's all back under control. Normality returns. FaZe 10-7 up. And you're back.
Archway immediately out of spawn. Nice nade coming through for the CT side, and they line up the next double kill, but immediate trades. There's still a 3rd player on B, however. Are they aware? Are they ready? It doesn't seem to be the case. xantares holding down the line and buying time for his team. Smoke on the molly. He is not moving a muscle, and coldzera has got to find this kill as soon as possible here for FaZe. Oh, xantares, how does he get away with another? Cold eventually there with a trade.
It's going down instead.
Ooh.
Tries to check the flank, and he will find Tizian. Now, Smooya, 1v1, and coldzera on the other side. Cold, timing is everything here, and it feels like he's got an idea. Smooya on the angle, but he'll get... There should be very little way that Big can hold on to this round, right? Even with so many bodies flooding into this B site.
I mean, they've got the read. That's the only thing going for Big. They have players on the site before FaZe get in, but yeah, it's looking like... pouring water over an ant trail, Harry. They're really nice setup from FaZe, and I imagine they're going to get a kill out of it. There it is. Smooya's dead. Never expected that.
Yeah, that's the thing. There's just so many players in these positions where as you're rotating as Big, you can just get caught in rotation, you know, not even in a position to take a fight. That's what happens to Smooya. tabseN, as he tries to readjust, he's not anticipating Nico lying in wait in the ladder room. Tizian is the last hope for Big in this round. Nex is so far away. If this bomb dedicates towards the A site, which right now, okay, maybe it's not, they head in towards B. And this actually, depending on... No, okay, 30 seconds left. Now they have to go A. That bomb was falling back briefly. Nico's just here to try and force that rotation out of Tizian. And he knows. Of course he knows. Nex, good night. Tizian peeking out to ramp. If he gets them... A lot of real estate here. coldzera is keeping an eye on it. However, I mean, you've kind of hamstrung yourself into having to play into this A bomb site or deal with these apartments players. If they find Smooya, that's probably going to spur them on. And now that they've dealt with him leaving the lower tunnels, penny drops, it's the B play.
But look at the bomb, that can get cut off completely. Tizian's still here, he can't afford to go back towards the B site. Luckily enough, Nico, he takes a safer passage in middle. If he went through the apartments, that could have been the round there with the time so low. Tizian, however, now he's been avoided, he can still come alive in this situation, but he's not expecting the player close beside market. xantares picking up the AK, he's found himself a second kill, 3rd in the round. Tizian saving his teammate, and Nico's dropped as well by the pistols. You know what I'm saying, really, half the time. Well, I just say words, Harry. That's what the world is. It's people walking into rooms and saying words, okay? It's all a big scam.
Oh, in this round, I mean, it's feeling like a bit of a scam. Easy to say the very least.
Oh, that is a flick. Come on, surely not again. Smooth's going to go up and above, and olofmeister not expecting a repeat from stairs at least. Scoping up, trying to find the player on the site. He spots him as Smooya goes wide and finishes off the job. Now it is just Nico. 30 seconds, just tried to play aim deathmatch, but Smooya is going to hit him fast. They're going to run up Catwalk as well. He just dodges his way out of there at least. Has to take down Cold, who does fall at the first hurdle. Now that split coming through to the B site, but FaZe getting up Cat is going to be easier said than done versus these rifles. Next, picking them apart. And Olaf, he may have gotten close, but I don't think he's going to get anything out of this Glock.
They're hunting him down on either side, they know. And yeah, they deal with him here somewhat. By either side, you can see Nex over at short.
Oh, no.
Looks to be that next point of contact, and he will win his engagement. Tizian wins his elsewhere, and Brokey and Olaf suddenly throw. And
Brokey, similar story. They're going to run low of time eventually, and xantares has had enough of waiting, peeking out, taking that frag. Smooya spotted with the AWP. Brokey knows it, trying to bait the shot, and Smooya trigger discipline here. Do they realize that FaZe are all over A? Smooya's going to have to run. This could be everything for Big. They can't afford to let this one slip through their fingers. The trade is in. xantares flashed out, fully blinded. Rain's going to get the frag, and FaZe have now picked up weapons. Smooya's gotten into the spawn, but he won't be able to stop the player getting back through the palace. Two players in CT here for Big. Bomb going down. Next getting another equalization kill and coming through the smoke to shut down round. And Olaf with the AWP as well coming through will be great in the post-spawn. That would be a chance for him to step up. tabseN on the site with one. Bench position for Nex. He's tucked in. He can't go out too wide, but he gets away with the second kill. coldzera burns his teammate out in the Molotov. And Olaf, we talk about him. This is the time to step up. Legging Smooya, swapping to the AK, but xantares.
But it continues a faster round once again from FaZe. They try and just brute force their way in, and this is what happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object. And now as they try and plant this bomb late, if it could get denied from Catwalk, that would have made all the difference. But no, it's tabseN peeking out to try and find it, and that'll be him falling to the depths below. Olaf is over in mid. And what lurks down in middle? Smooya looking for him, but he can't find the rogue Swede. Ooh, look at that! Smooya, cracking shot, 1v2, half the time gone, but he's got to go for it after a jump shot like that, and he knows it. He's pushing into the bomb site, blicks round, and it's the crossfire between Cold and Brokey to cement it. FaZe, they fight.
Given a gap to take on A, but they don't know about ramp, and that ladder is getting hurt. Nico's dead. Rain's position now has to come into action, and he does get the trade onto Tizian. A site belonging to FaZe, and their B players didn't commit, so they can't get out of the apartments, but this retake is well and truly on, especially with shots like that.
It is the Smooya special right now. Let's see if it gets any better here. Brokey still a long way from home, rotating in through T-Sport. So his teammates inside of the site, they've got to buy him some time, and he will get into position. Smoked off at ramp, however. Rain at the sandwich, only good for one. Brokey's gone immediately after. Tamir grenades, 2 HP down in the sandwich, and now Brokey thinks he's caught the timing, but he just gets spotted there.
Default plant, Olaf crossing towards the balcony, and now Big on the retake here, back under Balk. No Molotov to get rid of Olaf, but he is so low that spam is going to continue to be a problem. They're just piling bullets into the wood. Nico peeking out wide, and they line up for him. It's another round for Big. Dear, oh dear, what a comeback this has been. They've done it. 15 rounds. They've locked Sneak behind B. They got 25 seconds. That bomb has got to go A, and he's got the kill for it. Still 2 more CTs here. Tizian hiding in the back of the site. That could be everything here as it comes down to the final few seconds. This bomb plant needs to come through for FaZe.
It's FaZe. It's overtime or bust, and then almost making it happen. They burn out Tizian, but no, the round's done. It's over. Big. They've got it. Brokey. There's no time left. And so he's just got to sit back and let the grim reality sit in for those final 5 seconds that this is going to Inferno. This is going to a third map.
Flash back in for tabseN to set xantares up here. That's going to go over the top. And 3 blind players on the other side. He gets 2 of them. Nice stuff from xantares. Bomb dropped, but not irretrievable here for FaZe Clan. But they have lost that advantage that they gained at the start of the round. 3-on-3, where do they go from here? Still 2 players on A for Big. They're going to decide to rotate one, keep Tizian pressuring middle. coldzera has found a gap. He's found a timing out through apartments and going to decide to try and wrap Tizian here. This bomb can come right back once he does, and there it is. Now A.
Worrying, to say the least, for Big. It means they've got to be very fast in this site retake through that long smoke. Next toying around this one over in middle, the bomb site still under question. It's Tizian here, and they're all around him. He's fighting for his life.
Oh no.
Bomb, just got dropped in the open by xantares. We just missed it, and he's dropped it again. The round's done. Cold down in pit, no time.
The delay play from Big works out, Harry. Those smokes put FaZe, against the clock so much that they've invested. They're not buying next round, that's for sure, unless they get a bomb plant and a lot of kills here.
Yeah, but it's like a partial. It's a quarter buy. They've put some investment into this round.
That is ballsy.
Smoothie's just hunting them down anyway. So
Tira saved his UMP and yeah, put some money in, but also.
So I felt like maybe they weren't anticipating it. Smoothie spraying down a couple, and this round's actually gotten a little closer than maybe you would have side. But finally, FaZe have kind of weathered the storm. They've got top banana, put him on the right site. However, the timing here. Oh, not great. They have to smoke that Molotov. Both players at the back of site, and they might try and play this bait and switch. Yeah, they've left Smoothie here. And if you're FaZe, you do not anticipate a double quad setup like this. But how much can he do?
Oh, he's been spammed.
He's been seen, he's been spotted, and he's been shut down.
Yeah, tabseN does get an equalization kill, but the retake is still on for Big. Good damage. tabseN finishing off the job, and now more nades landing at the back of the site. Not in the correct spot, though, and we're all out of utility. Olaf gets shot through the corner there. coldzera catching the first in the site, and there's no trade. Big, we're separated. Cold is just picking his battles excellently, and 2 kills on this site. This surely will be FaZe's second round, unless Tizian speeds this one up. The spray transfer almost. That was information that Big already had, but 30 seconds. FaZe have got to go, and into the AWP they will. tabseN only gets 1 for his troubles. xantares by the tree, but he's getting wrapped from banana as well. Just throws down that Molotov. coldzera is going ahead of it, and xantares gets another 1 for 1. It might not be enough, though. The flank down mid could be, as they drop olofmeister with the AWP, and it's Nico and Cold. Nico going through the smoke. That's a 1-on-3 fight, and he's...
Bomb's ticking away. First contact will be made by Tizian. He's gone next. And
broken Big's money somewhat.
Yeah, they're going to continue this. Feels weird to call it a force by war, but they're continuing it anyway. And xantares, he's won his battles towards top banana. Now for FaZe, they've lost the battles, but they haven't lost that war that we were on about. Not yet. coldzera doing everything he can to get this one back under control. He's seeking out the next man, and xantares trying to snatch the AWP away. Will falter for his teammates to fall into position, and you can already see Tizian's looking pretty hesitant. With that kill coming in, now you can almost be assured that Big, they will be spurred on to go for this one.
Yeah, and an upgrade as well. The spam is there, and Rain on Smoothie's side of the coffins has been bagged into one. Olof's been spotted as well, so there's info, and Big coming from all 3 sides. Smoothie's still hitting shots through the smoke. Give him a break. Olaf cannot catch.
And man, Olaf showing his hand over in mid has prompted the rotation away, and it's only tabseN left to defend the B site, but he's doing a stellar job. Brokey tries to wrap onto him, and I think he just gets spotted there, crossing into the ruins. tabseN very aware, very cerebral right now on the trigger, but Brokey's glocked him down. This is a disaster. This could slip away from Big. This was pretty much just glocks for FaZe, and now it's Smoothie and Tizian left to try and save this round. That shot misses from Smoothie somehow, some way. Tizian, a lot of this going to fall onto his shoulders now, and he's only got an MP9 to work with. Brokey with that AWP on the coffins, able to line up the kill, and later on in this half, give that AWP back to Smoothie, focus on his rifling. Players in the apartments, they're going to meet this AWP now, face to face with the Smooth. Nico dodging shots, lucky to be alive here.
Hey, look at this. Olof's got on up long. I think
Olof's
tabseN's ready,
rogue.
though. Yeah. Oh. Nice try. Gremlin angle here. He's going to get away with another frag. And Smoothie getting caught. Nico holding middle. Does grab that AWP. Oh, trying to find somewhere to throw it out. There we go. It's a bit of money lost. Don't forget the AK, though, on your way out. 1-on-4, and probably no chance for him to do this, but let's see how much damage he can get. Any kills are going to whittle away at the already lackluster economy for Big. Double pit setup next to the peak. That Molotov could be good, but back towards short. Heavy setup here. 4 players on the A side right now for Big. Surely that's going to be enough. Tizian in the apartments catching coldzera, but he's going to get swung on by Nico. Bomb dropped in the site, and next standing tall. tabseN lines up a double, and next only needs 1 kill. 1 point of health for Brokey, who's on a 2-piece right now, and he's not going to prioritize the plant. He'll go back to middle, back to Smoothie, and back to a round for FaZe. So,
ooh, next. They got
only a dink.
Oh, now Nico knows. Nah, Nico definitely knows. Look at this. He's considering it next. There we go. He sees him. They'll shut him down. They deal with the pesky boosted man. tabseN tries to rotate, and that's the problem. That's that CT control that FaZe have been able to get a couple of times now, coming back to hurt big. That bomb can freely rotate into B, and they know that. It's already on the back of olofmeister. He's running away. It's not going to matter. The bomb's not needed because Brokey's
all the way up middle. No banana control, and we might see FaZe rotate a player off, and that seems to be the case. Brokey going all the way round as we see the advantage sit favorably for FaZe. Reigns found himself a shot over on short side. And another. There we go. tabseN feeding the beast, trying to get that molly down into pit. Not going to work. Now the long play coming through for this T side. But Brokey, he just needs to keep this position. He just needs to hold on to CT, but he can't. TZN with a quick shot. Now that B split coming through, and only coldzera to stop it.
Yeah, and at this point, the main priority for him needs to be to buy time because everyone else is over towards short on A. They are so far away, and he messed up the nade. Oh, no. Oh, they're getting closer. He will get xantares just before he goes down. So in his last dying breaths, coldzera able to take one of the enemy down with him. 3v2 in this retake. TZN already on the double. He's retrieved that nade from the fallen body of coldzera. That's going to find a lot of damage. TZN in with 4, and Nex is there to complete it. And stop the push. It is a tall order indeed, but Brokey, if there was any man to try and rise to the occasion, out of faith that it's maybe these two here inside of this B site. Cold Eagle coming to life now, 2 kills. And oh boy, rotations coming in for FaZe. The big train grinding to a halt here. They're still trying to close the gap, and they finally deal with coldzera. Nico through the smoke, getting rid of Nex, and this leaves TZN once again. He's got a clutch. He was able to get 4 in the round prior. Big, they're saying you've got to do it again, bud, if you want to pick this round up. TZN, they know where he is now. They know he's at banana, and olofmeister catching him there on that peak. Realizes he's primed on the angle. olofmeister, both shots connect. Along with the scout. We'll have players offering themselves up to him. How many times do you want to repeat this one? There's a oh, how's he still alive? They're very, very close. And the flashes, coming in from his teammates inside of the site, doing a stellar job of keeping olofmeister out of harm's way while still being in harm's way. Yeah, I mean,
coldzera.
God, just run. I don't know, just hide. I don't know what you do here if you're big.
Die.
Oh, jeez, everyone's gone.
That was Sam.
They have got a lot of control towards long, not by design, however. FaZe, they've kind of conceded this willingly. They've got players posted up to deal with it. That's just kind of always been the case that Big are just like hamstrung into trying to play into these bomb sites as that time's ticked away. And they've just got to walk into A. Thankfully, Nex is here to help ease things in a bit, but it's Nico who might just save this round. Oh, Nex has got him, and there's just enough time for that bomb to go down. Brokey tries to deny it, but he's not able to. It's a 2v2. It might all be for nothing if Nex and xantares can't find something soon. And Nex now falls. It's only xantares left. Brokey lines him up, and he'll complete. Fast clear in the back. This unorthodox setup between Brokey and Cold. Cold just baiting them in. And just when they think they've got Cold, when they think they've got the AWP boxed in the corner, surprise! Brokey actually just dies instantly. So, you know.
Disadvantage.
Oh, they're already in CT, but Cold one step ahead, very aware, and he's very much tuned in now. Almost a third, misses it by a hair's length. Brokey will get dealt with. It's Cold though, and it's the Cold show, because he'll get a 4. FaZe.
You're up on long for Big. tabseN's just going to be hunting down this AWP, but olofmeister with a repeat is ready for it. Reign trying to drop the bomb, but it's Nico to steal the kill away. This is looking all too difficult for Big. That's a big trade from xantares, but I'm not sure if it's going to be enough. Smooth is in the site, but he's getting dinked down to a core, and that is going to be the round and the map and the series for FaZe.